Good morning. Why they got lipstick? I thought those were like glasses. Hey, Miss Linda. Good morning. Hey, Helen Rose. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. Hey, Nikki. That's cool. Hey, Ladybird. Hey, absolutely. How's everybody doing this morning? Yeah. It cut out. Yeah, I was supposed to get like 600, but I had to pay 200 back to my state. So I'm getting a little over 400 when it hits. Yeah, I was supposed to get 600 from federal, but I owed 200 to state. So they took it at 200 out of my federal. So I'm getting a little over 400 back for everything. But it's something, you know. Well, somebody filed it for me for free. And, you know, I think they tried to do everything they could to get the most out of it. Yeah, I'm waiting on it to hit. I'm getting like a little over $400. I had to pay into my state. I think that's what they used was TurboTax or one of those. But, you know, I'm excited to get the extra $400. Would have been even better if I didn't owe the state or got something back from state. Oh, I guess if you get followers, that thing builds up. Look at that guy. That's a good picture. I just wish his eyes wasn't red. But yeah, they should be hitting any time now. Should be sometime this week. Hey, David Summer. Doing alright? How are you doing? I'm going to ask her because when she filed it, should have told her what day it's coming on. You're right. I didn't even think about that. She just texted me and said they were done and what I was getting. But yeah, she texted me they're done Friday, so I was expecting I'd pretty much be getting. Go to the IRS where my refund and type your social security number. Number shows, yeah. Okay. I didn't know it was that easy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that after live. You tell me the exact date. It only took a week for ours. Well, 6 weeks. That's crazy. Yes, direct deposit. Good, good. Really wish didn't have to pay that $200 in state back, but like that, because I want to use the taxes on a vehicle fee, on like a vehicle. I've been looking everywhere for like a cheap minivan. 6.5 weeks. See, that's ridiculous. I pray to God it doesn't take that long. So much weird stuff. $600, but $400's better than nothing. Manager, I think this general manager. Well, her last week was I think 2 weeks ago, but last week was the last week she did the schedule, and so Friday and there's a event, some kind of women's sports or something at the Crown. And so Friday, she only scheduled one cook. And that just was not cool. Because, like, on Fridays, even if there isn't an event, Fridays are busy. DoorDash, Instacart, or DoorDash and all that kind of stuff. Like, it was busy. So I told him I'd come in Friday night. So I got to work 6 days this week. So I'm excited about this check coming. Because we're not supposed to be allowed to. But that's just not fair to that dude. Like it was busy as heck. But I think I'm gonna like the new one because Tay, she was the assistant manager and she got bumped to general manager, and she's trying to clean up the store and get the store running better and all the tomfoolery that's going on. Oh no. Hey OG. Uh-oh. I exited out of it. Now I'm trying to get rid of it. Well, you know what? These flowers right here smell really good. See if they'll come on there. These flowers, like, they literally from a couple feet away made me stop and go smell them. Like, they smell really good. Hey guys, good morning. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. Quit it. I'm working at McDonald's at night. I work my schedule is 5 days, but this week I picked the extra day up because they screwed up the schedule. Hey child, how are you doing? I had an interview last week at Cracker Barrel. I'm waiting for them to call me back. And just found out they're doing open interviews at Bojangles. I got to go there at 2 and pick up an application because they said at 2 o'clock, they said the application's out on Tuesdays on the tables. You fill them out or whatever, then you hand them in. But things are starting to move forward. Like, things are moving depressingly slow, but spring's coming. There's about to be a bunch of travelers. Like, things, because it's always during the wintertime and stuff, it's always slow this side of town. But also, I've noticed that Bojangles, there's no one there. They're always short-staffed, so I think I can maybe get in there pretty fast. I'm just worried about how I can schedule it, so I can at least get a little sleep and not get burnt out after a couple weeks, because I want to be able to, keep it going, and try to kill myself. It won't help me in the long run. So if I can just work 2 steady shifts, that, I can still get some rest, that'll work out perfect. That's why I'm trying to be a server, because they have a little bit more flexible hours. I'll restart real quick. Actually, y'all come back. I got to tell you what happened Friday or Thursday. Yeah. And I bet you I get all my full hours there doing that. Because since McDonald's went corporate, because they were privately owned, because when I first started there, they were privately owned. And, they didn't care about labor and getting people off the clock and this and that. But when corporate took over, all I hear is labor. Labor this, labor that. And I'm like, but did y'all put in new calculations for a third shift? Because you just started this, like, I was the first person you hired for third shift. So, like, did you even know that what makes no sense? See, I wouldn't mind doing that. I won't mind doing anything for better pay. But I know spring's coming. I know more landscaping crews and stuff are going to be out and about. Oh, I know. Situation I'm in, being able to work nights and then like figure out my hotel and everything until I can figure something out. It's easier for me to be able to make the money at nighttime working my job, and then being able to be hands on to be able to figure out my room for half the week. Like, I'm doing everything I can just to stay on the surface of the water until I can, I guess start doggy paddling towards the shore. But things are looking up. Yeah, but I don't get tips at McDonald's. That's why I am trying to work during the day. I had an interview at Cracker Barrel last week, and tomorrow Tuesday I'm going for an open interview at Bojangles. I'm trying to get a day job, but I still need my night job. But Cracker Barrel's gonna, if I can be a waiter, that's where I'm gonna get the tips from. But I don't get any tips at McDonald's. I think sometimes the drive-through people get tips, but it's very few, like very few. I think I've heard the dude say he's maybe made like two tips in like a year. I'm in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Sunday, I need a little help today. But if I get one of these jobs, and especially if I get the Cracker Barrel and get tips, I wouldn't have to worry. I could probably pay every day with my tips and stuff. That's because when I talked to the other servers, they said they make, like, on slow days, make like $50, and it's 64 here a day. I can't do no. at Bojangles. Is your birthday, Jesse? Hey, Papa Smurf, good morning. But if I could do that, I don't think I'd work nights anymore. I would try to cover as much serving shifts as I can so I can be fully rested and everything. That would be what's up. Because after a couple weeks, I would always be, probably a days ahead, so I wouldn't have to worry about having to get these tips today to pay for today kind of thing. Well, happy birthday, Mr. Dale West, Jesse James. You gonna do anything fun today? Not. What's up, Bob Father? Yeah, it's been raining bad here. It's been raining since yesterday. But the pollen is everywhere in your area. Yes, you would. Tip jobs would be awesome. You know what? I'll try to file again while I'm on here. I think the website. Oh, maybe because I didn't get approved last time I tried them. I haven't did it again. Do I need a letter or something from my work saying that I work or whatever, or how much I make? File for food stamps, North Carolina, Fayetteville. Ow! I get all my checks on Cash App, so I don't get any pay stubs. You curious too? W-2. Why? Yeah, I have my W-2. Yeah, I have one. I have the one for McDonald's too. Monthly income limit. Monthly income limit. 130% of federal property line. What does that mean? Like, what's the number? So I don't get that 130% of the federal poverty line. I'm in North Carolina. Okay, apply for food and nutrition services. I need it in English. Okay. Submit application. Chill out, man. Chill out. I'm trying to do something. Hey, Modern Warfare. I'm in North Carolina. Apply online with ePass. You may need to create an account first, but I already have an account. Can I put in like my card number or something? Fill out a paper application and mail it to your no. 14,000 is the. I use the hotels as an address. They can be considered. They could be considered. Yeah, I could get them to mail me. I can get them to mail me the paper application here. That's just a long bus ride. That's just a long ride. Because I did it online before. But I just don't get why. Okay, application form. Hate this tablet. There it goes. Full document library. I don't think that's it. Title. Food stamps. Yeah, that's what I'm. That's what I'm just wondering. Like, what site though? Like, no, not the disaster one. Transaction screen, full name, hurricane disaster, immigrants, system access, client records, application. Okay. SSI? No, I'm not getting SSI. So, just application food service. I need to apply for Medicaid too. Because I heard I should be able to get Medicaid as well. Hey, Miss D, how are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend.